In this video, I'm going to be going over all of the new Heroic 3 cards in NBA 2K23 Myteam and which cards look to be the best and which cards you guys should maybe be adding to your squad. So as you guys can see, we do have the Dark Matter Joel Embiid. He is going to be the headliner and also having the hero version for the Heroic 3 set. We also got Galactical Tony Kukoc, who has that normal Galactical for the Heroic promo, and then also does have the hero one for the Tony Kukoc card. And then we got Jason Williams and Seth Curry as the two pink diamonds. Looking at the first pink diamond here is going to be Seth Curry, a super undersized point guard, only being 6'2" with a 6'4" wingspan. I mean, he only does have a 75 driving dunk, 45 block. He's mainly just going to be a good offensive card, having tons of Hall of Fame shooting badges. Looking at his animations, I mean, we know he does have a very good base because of cards like Ricky Davis, Purvis Ellison, even Drazen Petrovic. We know he's got a good base. Now his upper, I think it's a solid upper. It is on the Rudy Fernandez, so he's going to have a great jump shot on very quick timing, and then he does have the Steph Curry dribble sig, so he's going to move a lot like Curry, and he's probably just going to be another type of Steph Curry card, except it's Seth Curry. He's just 6'2" at the point guard spot, going to be undersized and a very bad defender. Looking at the next pink diamond is also going to be an undersized point guard, so super underwhelming for the pink diamonds in the Heroic set, because the past Tuesdays we've got cards like Reggie Lewis, Thad Young, Karis LeVert, cards that might not be exceptionally good. Kobe White are still very solid in game, but Jason Williams and Seth Curry I think are just going to be undersized at the point guard spot. Like, yeah, Jason Williams might have some elite dribble sigs, he might have a good jump shot, he's got great stats and badges, he's just 6'1" at the point guard spot. And at this time of the year, especially after getting the out of position 2 drop, those cards just really aren't going to be that usable. But looking at Tony Kukoc, first looking at his normal Heroic version, he's going to be a small forward, power forward, 6'10" with a 7'2" wingspan. You take a look at the stats, I mean, a very good defender, like 90 block, 92 steal, 92 lateral quickness, 92 perimeter, 92 interior defense. He's got tons of Hall of Fame shooting badges, and a 92 3-ball and a 92 mid-range. Stats I think could be a little bit better on the card. Maybe they're better on the hero version that we'll check out here in a second. Did they change his jump shot? And no, they didn't, but this jump shot's not terrible. I think this was on quick timing, right? Yeah, that was on quick timing. It was an okay jump shot. Definitely wasn't my favorite release in the game and isn't like an elite jump shot, but he does have the Darius Garland size up and the Trey escape, so he can be a very solid small forward in the game. He's also got the Trey leaner. It just really depends about his jump shot, because he's got great dunk packages, he's got great dribble sigs. His tendencies don't look to be that good, but doesn't really matter too much for a Tony Kukoc card. So it really just comes down to his jump shot in game. And then looking at his hero version, yeah, his stats are a lot better on the hero. I just want to quickly compare the two Tony Kukocs, because I want to see how big of a difference there are in the stats. So obviously they're going to be the same, height and wingspan wise. The hero does have 8 more Hall of Fame badges, and taking a look at his stats, I mean, plus 10 driving dunk, that makes a little bit of a difference. He's a lot quicker, like 94 speed, 94 acceleration. That's going to make a pretty big difference in game. And then he's also got plus 6 speed with ball and a plus 4 ball handle. So if you guys want Tony Kukoc, unless he goes for like a crazy amount more, which he definitely might, I would say it's probably smart to go ahead and look for the hero one. The tendencies are also going to be the same. And then yeah, badges, like he's got Hall of Fame Agent 3, he's got Hall of Fame Limitless Range added, which is cool. He's got Hall of Fame Glove, Menace, off ball, or Hall of Fame Menace and Glove added as well. So yeah, I mean, definitely the hero one is better, and I would say by a decent amount, at least stats and badges wise. And then they're going to have the exact same animations, and once again, it just really comes down to that jump shot. But looking at the Joel Embiid card here now, going to start off with his normal Heroic version. He's going to be a center power forward, 7 foot with a 7'5" wingspan. I think this card could be elite at that power forward spot. We know Joel is going to have amazing all-around stats and badges, a little bit low on the ball handle side of things, and the speed with ball, I'm assuming that's going to be upgraded on his hero version. I just want to quickly check that. Also, this card art is absolutely flames. I know the card art hasn't been that amazing for the hero cards, but this one is super clean, I'm not gonna lie, on Joel Embiid. But yeah, he's gonna have that higher ball handle at 86 and a 91 speed with ball. He's got every single Hall of Fame defensive badge. And then taking a look at his animations, they didn't change his jump shot, which I didn't really expect them to, because they didn't change Paul George's, they didn't change Kevin Durant's, they didn't even change Penny Hardaway's. The only jump shot they changed was MJ's, and that makes sense because it was on a Friday, and it's also Michael Jordan. But his jump shot, it's not great, but I feel like it's not terrible. He's also got elite dribble sigs. He has the Trey fade. I mean, if you compare him to a card like Dwight Howard, is his release a lot worse than Dwight's? I'm not 100% sure. I do like Dwight Howard's jump shot, but I can see these cards being very similar in game. I know a lot of people aren't going to be too hyped for Joel Embiid because he's the headliner on a Tuesday, but what I'm trying to say is I don't think he's going to be much worse than the D-Robs, the Hakeems, the Dwight Howards, because their jump shots I think are similar. They both have the Trey escape, or sorry, they both have the Trey Young leaner. Their escapes are the same. Their size ups are pretty similar. Like, they're going to be very similar cards overall. Same thing with D-Rob. I mean, Joel Embiid does have a lot more Hall of Fame shooting badges. He's also got like Hall of Fame Unpluckable, which is pretty cool. And then they both have every single Hall of Fame defensive badge. Tendencies, yeah, I guess Dwight's a lot better on the tendencies side of thing as well. So very similar cards, I will say. Joel's a tiny bit taller with a little bit better of a player model. Actually, their player models are they're very similar cards. I just know a lot of people aren't going to be as hyped for Joel Embiid because of the fact that he's a headliner for this type of drop, but I don't think he's going to be that bad of a power forward. Probably somewhere in the top 5 power forward range, maybe 5 to 7, 5 to 8, depending on his jump shot and if you can green with it consistently. But all around, let me know what you guys think about the Heroic 3 drop. A very underwhelming drop, but it is a Tuesday, and I don't really expect personally too much on a Tuesday. I honestly just wish the pink diamonds were a little bit better, because I think the Dark Matter Embiid and the Opal Tony Kukoc are perfectly fine. I just wish we had some better budget beasts with these 2 pink diamonds. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.